chooses to make choice to be an adult. And that behavior is not acceptable.
He pulled all that hair out.
Because
this video is just for you taxpayers. Thank you for paying taxes, because without you, I would not have this.
Oh my God, this is so, I just got triggered completely back to Nikocado avocado. Hey little Frugie, welcome back to another episode. I'm Freelee and I'm a fruit-based nutritionist, and we are about to react to the Assanti brothers. So these guys are really popular, a really popular request. I haven't watched them before, I have heard about them. They're notorious, so this is part one. And I have a bit of a lisp today because I have a mouth ulcer on the end of my tongue because I have an allergy to tomatoes, I always have. But I still want to eat them, and they just give me mouth ulcers every time. And it has improved with this diet and lifestyle, but I've had it my whole life, and it seems to be something I can't get rid of. So that's why I'm like all lispy right now. Don't forget to check out my books. Look at this. This is a lot of work in here. These are the physical books which I can send out to you wherever you are in the world. I can actually sign them. I will sign them and write a paragraph in each of the books for you and send it to you wherever you are in the world. And there's a lot of, this is heavy. There's a lot of information in here. You can really start changing your life ASAP when you receive these books. And if you want the instant ebooks, there's a link in the description below, so check that out as well. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? I'm excited. The Assanti brothers. Don't forget to leave comments as well. I love reading your comments. I do read most of the comments. Oh, and by the way, I've still got this mole Cocoa Pop that I'm removing, this skin tag here, if you're unsure of why I've got a Band-Aid there.
An 800-pound man from Cranston desperate for help after he says Rhode Island Hospital told him to leave.
For the past 80 days, Stephen was getting the help he needed at Rhode Island Hospital. But after Stephen violated his care plan by ordering pizza, Stephen said the hospital told him he could no longer stay.
Oh wow, I'm glad they actually put their foot down there. How disrespectful to order pizza.
Stephen's father says taking his son home will be a death sentence, so the two men say they'll continue to drive until they find a place that can help.
I just don't know where to turn to. I called everybody you can think of in the state of Rhode Island, and nobody can help me.
Stephen Assanti is being transported to my care in Houston right now, and I'm not sure what to expect.
Oh wow, this is going to be interesting with Dr. Now.
From what I understand, he suffers from severe psychological issues that make it problematic to treat him. So he's going to be a unique case.
This looks really yummy.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Yep, there he is. Oh my God, this is so, I just got triggered completely back to Nikocado avocado. Tell me in the comments below if you did as well, because this is obviously, I don't know if he's copying Nikocado avocado or Nico is actually copying him. I think Nico's probably watched this dude and he's acting like him to get attention, right? Because this is probably old, these episodes older than Nico. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below what you think, because it seems like one is copying the other. Oh gosh, just such a pathetic grab for attention. Just so sad, right? This is just no self-respect.
His brother Justin is over 600 pounds, and he's also coming with him. So it sounds like a perfect storm of dysfunction is coming. And
a perfect storm of dysfunction. Yep, you could describe it like that. It's probably going to be like that.
he may be facing the hardest challenge yet, trying to help the Assantis.
Okay, so he's 33, he's a young man, and he's 700 plus pounds. They said it like 800 before. Warwick RI. I'm going to think about it more. Oh, there he is in all his glory.
I'm at Kent Hospital right now. I was living in my dad's truck for approximately a week before I came here because I got kicked out of a previous hospital for ordering a pizza.
Good, I'm glad they kicked you out. You're getting help for free and you're just like throwing it in their face and going, I don't care, and ordering a pizza. Just.
And now this hospital is asking me to leave because they can't help people my size because I'm too morbidly obese.
Oh, wow. Okay, that would have to be one of the worst jobs in the world right there that she has at the back there. I can't think of much else that is worse. Maybe sewage cleaner, like sewage pipe cleaner or something. Oh, like seriously, whoa. Okay, someone's got to do it, I guess. Don't let yourself get there where someone's got to do that for you.
But Kent Hospital has been trying to make the arrangements for transport for me to go out of state to Houston and see Dr. Nazardin. Nowhere else will take me anymore, so he's my last hope.
Well, why did you create that situation for yourself?
But the fact that I move from hospital to hospital is frustrating because no one can handle my weight.
Oh, maybe no one can handle your attitude. It's starting to sound like that.
And sometimes I get frustrated with the staff and I get crazy upset. So I have moments where I yell a little bit or I'll just have trouble controlling my attitude.
You really have no right to do that when people are actually doing this for free for you and trying to look after you. And sometimes a little bit of self-control goes a long way, right?
Hello, are you my nurse? I am on a bedpan. I don't like that. I like her. You want to hang up? You son of a...
Okay, this is totally unacceptable. This is just man-child, spoiled man-child behavior here right now. Oh, this is definitely coming from childhood. He's probably just been given anything he wants, and now he's having a dummy spit when he doesn't get what he wants.
I'm on the bedpan for a half an hour. I got piss all over my bed. Get the out of here.
Okay.
I need help. I'll call the cops. Don't with me.
What?
Broad, do not.
Mr. Santi, I can't help you if you're hollering at me. I just came in at 7.
I have been on this thing for a half an hour. Hearing people a half an hour. So if you're not in here in 5 minutes, the police will be called.
Bro, I don't think the cops are going to take your side here. I don't know what this is about, but I don't think so.
Because I got proof, mother...
I'm sorry. Like, mental issues or not, that is unacceptable. I think his mental issues just being a spoiled child. Really, man-child now.
So
He's taking his dissatisfaction out on others and his lack of gratitude, that's for sure.
hopefully if I meet Dr. Nazardin, he can help me.
Not with that freaking attitude. I don't know if they're going to clash, him and Dr. Now, but it seems like it's very possible.
This is the house where Stephen used to live in when
Okay, so this is where it all began, all these problems.
he was at his biggest. Here's the bathroom that I had to get him into, where he broke this, being so heavy that all his weight cracked this whole piece right off. And then when he used the bathroom, he leaned up against this, and somehow, some way, this cracked. So I'm surprised he didn't break this. He broke.
Wow, and they haven't even fixed it yet. Wow, I guess he's like a baby elephant getting around.
This pot. Here, I'll show you the bedroom that he spent 24/7 in. This
Oh, God.
is basically all his stuffed animals, and his TV, his videos. He just couldn't get out of bed and walk around like a regular normal person would. So this is the room he would eat in, use his urinals to go to the bathroom. The only time he went to the regular bathrooms when he had to go number 2. He used to eat in this room constantly. And
look at all that medication there on the sideboard. This is what I'm talking about. Taxpayers pay for all that medication as well. And I'm not saying people shouldn't have medication that they need. Sometimes it is necessary. But when you put yourself in this situation where you make yourself, you choose to be super morbidly obese, then that's not fair on the rest of the community. It really isn't.
he was sneaking pizza all the time and hiding the evidence. One day I happened to open up that closet and I see 10 piles of empty pizza boxes in here where he tried to hide them from me. I said, let me tell you something, it's gonna stop because I don't wanna see that ever again.
So is this guy his father? I don't know, because it said Justin's father. So I don't know what the situation here is, but he seems like he wants to help, but I just can't imagine looking after Stephen, right? It would be impossible for anybody.
And then he says to me like, oh, all right, well, what are you gonna get me to eat now? I said, you serious, dude? I said, how do I know you just didn't have a pizza today? And you want something to eat again? But he wanted...
Yeah, and those pizzas, I bet we're paying for them. The taxpayers are paying for it, like all his junk food, his medication, his hospital visits. It's just so irresponsible of these people. I can't even start to think about this. It's amazing.
His way. He used to threaten me and say, look, if I don't eat, I'm going to call the police on you.
He's big on this call the police, isn't he? Like, what's the police going to do? They're going to be like, hang on, you're 800 pounds, bro. I think you can go without a pizza and you'll be fine. It's just very delusional.
Tell him you hit me. I said, oh, here we go. He knows how to...
Oh, I'm going to tell them that that guy that Justin's father hit him. That's great. He's going to lie.
People. So he would always try to get everyone to do what he wants. But now he doesn't even live here anymore. And so it's just me and my other son, Stephen's younger brother, Justin. But every day that passes, Justin ends up more and more like Stephen.
Well, you got to intervene here. Like, are you feeding them? It kind of seems like you are. How are these dudes getting their food? I mean, Stephen couldn't get his own food. He's ordering pizza? How did you not notice it coming in the front door, like a pizza delivery guy coming along? I'm just a little bit confused there. Frugivores, check out Ashley's weight loss. 85 pounds she lost on the Raw Till 4 diet. She also cured IBS. She says, with Raw Till 4, I have lost close to 85 pounds. I had gained a lot of weight after losing my mom and job. I knew I had to do something about this. I was vegetarian since high school, eating a lot of garbage basically. I cut out the animal products, and within a month, she lost 30 pounds. I kept going, eating the fruits and vegetables, smoothies, always quick and easy, having my cooked meals as well. Sometimes I had a steamed vegetable plate for lunch to change things up. I am now free of prediabetes, IBS, and feel amazing. I hope that I can inspire others to try it. It really works. Thank you so much, Freelee, for all that you do. There you go. It works. Ashley's living proof of it. Don't waste any more time. Jump on a fruit-based diet today. Links to how to do it in the description below.
He's gaining just like his brother did and is already over 600 pounds, and I am worried he's going to end up the same way Stephen is now.
Okay, so Justin Assanti is 27 years old and 604.
Since Stephen left...
God, I thought he nearly tripped then. You've got to be careful, right? You can crush the dog at that size.
About 4 months ago, things have been better here. I don't really like him much because we just don't get along. He's a big bully that just tortured me all day. But now I can do what I want, which is mostly play games because I don't go out.
Such a dark, dingy place, right? So where's the natural light? Just so dark and depressing in there.
I'm a person that likes to do nothing but have fun. Just playing my...
Yeah, I mean, see, this is it in a nutshell. I'm a person who likes to do nothing except have fun. At some point in your life, you have to actually take responsibility for your actions, for how they affect others, and realize, hey, you've got to contribute to society as well. You can't just take. Because that's essentially what these people are doing, having fun. They call it fun, but it's really not. But it's so, yeah, it just really underscores this whole, procrastination, kind of self-focus. These individuals need to start contributing to society so they actually feel better about themselves and they feel like they're, useful, right?
Monopoly or video games. So I'm happy with how things are, except for my...
Yeah, but are you working? Or are you just playing video games all day on the taxpayers' money?
Wait. I know I'm gaining a lot, and I am getting worried that I'm going to end up like Steven, stuck in a bed every day. I don't want that to happen to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, just talking about it's not going to change anything, is it?
But I don't really see too far in the future for myself. All I do is go day by day, and I don't really like setting big goals. I just take what life throws at me. But I'm glad.
That's the problem. He needs a positive influences in his life. And there's heaps of positive influences on YouTube. But these guys get caught in that game playing cycle and it's really destructive on so many levels.
Steven is gone. And if he ever comes back to live here again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle it. I hope he can get help, but I want him to stay out of our home. Because ever since we were really young, we just never have gotten along. Our childhood was rough, and Steven just made it a lot rougher.
I just wish I could press rewind at the youngster.
Oh, wow. What? This is just all like skin that is dying there. It just, oh gosh. Just so rough and he's just swimming. It's just swimming flesh here.
Even and fix the mistakes that I made so I didn't end up the way I am today.
Sure, but don't have regrets. Just move forward, look forward, just try to change what you can. Hey, having regrets is absolutely useless because you can't change it. So don't even entertain that. Just look forward, get out of your comfort zone and realize, hey, just take it one step at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. Make one change, like stop eating fried food. Just make that one change for a start. It's an easy step everyone can take.
I struggled with my weight almost all my life. Because my childhood wasn't good, to say the least. My mom is an alcoholic, and my parents' relationship was pretty rocky. So me and my younger brother, Justin, put up with a lot of abuse because of...
Yeah, I mean, like the parents are obviously, look how, yeah, they're both overweight. I mean, the baby looks like too big as well at this age. So they've been given everything. And this is a form of child, you know, the word. This is, yeah, really irresponsible parenting as usual.
That. It was arguments all the time, fighting.
When Steven and Jessica were small, their mother did have a drinking problem, and I just overlooked it. But Jessica was about 5 and Steven was around 11 when we separated because of it.
My brother and I went to go live with my mom, but at that time, my mom cared more about the alcohol and her boyfriends than us.
Our mother always took off at night. She used to go clubbing, drinking, and she used to leave food out for us because she was never there. And Steven is very greedy, and every time there was food around, before I can eat it, he would already have gobbled it down.
Food was my comfort through good and bad situations, but it didn't help with some of the shit that was going on. I mean, I was still really upset because my mom's boyfriend was very violent.
I was beaten physically by her boyfriends, but my mom knew and she didn't care. She was too busy to get drunk.
Ugh, what a terrible mom.
And I think that's why I started turning to food.
So me and my brother ate a lot, and we gained a lot over the next couple of years. Let's go back to my childhood days.
But having a bad childhood is not an excuse to let yourself become super morbidly obese, any of those. It's not an excuse, okay? So when we analyze a childhood, yeah, we can see, okay, this is where it started. They were given whatever food they wanted to, and obviously that caused an issue. But there's a lot of bad childhoods out there. There's a lot. And I'm not discounting his experience, but it's no excuse to act like he has been and to get to the size that he is.
How my mom used to leave me and my brother at home and go out clubbing all the time. Mind you, we were young. My mother abandoned me and my brother for the person she's with now. She used to buy me and my brother fast food, cereal, cupcakes, anything we wanted to keep us quiet while she goes out drinking every single night.
Yeah, a quality mum there. He's got a quality mum.
When Justin was about 9 and Stephen was about 15, their mother, she went out one night and never came home. So Stephen and Justin came and lived with me.
My mom.
The father has quite a good energy, I'm sensing, right? Like he's very awake, he's very concerned, and it seems like, I'm not sure, he must be feeding them, he must be saying yes to them a lot in order for them to get to this size, but he does seem genuinely concerned and like he wants to fix this. But it's been a long time since they've been like getting to this size, so he had a lot of opportunities and so did they. But
decided to start a new life with a new boyfriend and leave us. And it was a traumatic moment for me. So I started to eat more and more to get rid of the hurt. And by the time I was in high school, I weighed about 250 pounds.
So a good course of action for him to take here would have been to channel that hurt and that frustration, depression, whatever, into training, into exercise. That would have been a good approach for him.
200 pounds. So we were both addicted to food at that point.
I try to keep less food in the house, but Stephen wanted pizza all the time.
So what? If he wanted it, doesn't mean you have to get it for him.
Just fell in love with pizza. And sometimes Steve would take a tantrum fit if he didn't get what he wanted.
Told you, that spoiled child, even though he had this traumatic childhood, he was always given whatever he wanted when it came to food. And when it was restricted, when the dad is like, no, you're not going to have it, that's when he chucks a tantrum and, tries to get the food that way.
He was out of control. I just couldn't control him.
One time my dad and I got an altercation. He hit me, then I hit him, and I called the police. He got arrested, and he told me to drop the charges, and he would get me a large pizza if I did. And so
What?
I did. So me and Justin just ate and did nothing for a number of years and gained even more. And I was 350 pounds when I was 17 years old. And Justin was 300 pounds and was around 12 years old.
I told Stephen 100 times, why? What are you doing to yourself? You're young. And then when Stephen was 25, the mother called him up and she said she was gonna take care of him.
Yeah, right.
She offered to pay for me to move to Massachusetts to be close to her. So I did. But I didn't see her once I moved there. I finally gave up on her at that point. So I started to eat more and more to mask the feelings, although the hurt was still there. And I ate basically what I love, pizza. At that time, I was eating.
I mean, we all love pizza.
About 6 large pizzas a day. I used food.
See, See, and that's the problem with pizza. There's not a lot of carbohydrates. It's been really, really slathered in a lot of fat and meat, cheese, and it just ends up being like, yeah, a whole lot of fat and not a whole lot of fiber either. Very low in fiber.
But I also started posting videos online because I was trying to deal with a lot of anger about my life and my mom. I lashed out at people and did things to get attention. And I feel
And that's what he's always done. He's done things to get attention.
bad about some of them, but when I lose it, I can't control myself.
This video is just for you taxpayers. Thank you for paying taxes, because without you, I would not have this urinal to pee in. Without you, I would not have these cans of food to eat. Without you, I would have pills to take to keep me alive.
Exactly. He is saying there's nothing wrong with him. He knows exactly what is going on here. And he is right. Without the taxpayers, he would have none of this.
Stephen
He would actually have to get a job and support himself.
really got out of control being by himself. He couldn't move around no more like he wanted to, and he just didn't care about life anymore.
And then I was 31 years old when I moved back in with my dad. And I was in the upper 600s at that time.
Lucky your dad would take you. Maybe he is like on a carer's pension. I'd say so, right?
Stephen came back home and he was up to his old tricks of abusing me mentally. He couldn't hit me physically because he couldn't get up. But he used to pound on my wall over and over again until I finally gave him what he wanted.
And I lived at home until just recently.
He's been just throwing his weight around, literally, in order to get what he wants. That's how he's always lived his life.
I've had to stay in a hospital because I just can't walk or get around on my own anymore. Until the last one kicked me out. And now I have to find a way to go to Houston because Dr. Nazardin is the last person that I can go to. I'm really glad this is happening. So no matter what happens, I'm not gonna mess this up.
Yeah, right. Famous last words. After 3 days in Kent Hospital, Stephen has been accepted by Dr. Now as a patient and has been approved for medical transport to Houston. Okay.
Today, my dad and I are packing our bags, and we're gonna leave for the hospital and then down to Houston.
My son Stephen is going to be transported in a medical RV to Houston, and I'm going to follow him. And my son Justin wants to come with me.
I'm going to Houston to make sure my brother gets settled in all right, and to meet the doctor as well, because I want help with my weight too.
He definitely needs some vitamin D. He definitely needs to get out in the sun. A lot of these gamers are just, you know, they never get off the computer and they never get out in the sunshine. It's really, really important for their mental health, and particularly for the other Assanti as well.
But I've never been on a road trip this long. The furthest I ever went
Stephen.
It was 4 hours. And I'm very nervous because I'm not sure how I'm going to react.
See how pale he is? And, you know, he has dark eyes. He's meant to have more colour in his face.
Yeah, these days when I just go out, I still get paranoid on the road, and that's only for like 30 minutes.
Now, when I say dark eyes, I mean that his skin tone is meant to be darker than how pale it is. That's not natural.
Hey, this is our shirt. I thought it was pants.
Gotta bring these.
Huh? This is ridiculous.
Actually, I'm gonna wear these on the way down.
I've been waiting for Stephen to get help for, I would say, oh my God, 10 years or more to try to get him help until he got too far out of control like he is now. All right, hand it to me. All right, let's.
It's amazing that he's still in his life. And I'm thinking there's probably a pension going on that helps to keep him in his life. I'm not sure exactly, but probably.
Go. Justin does have a weight problem, but not as bad as Steven does. But he wants to lose weight too. And that's why he wants to see this doctor and talk to him.
Cute little house.
But going to Houston will be Steven's last chance in getting his help. And I hope he sticks with it, because his life depends on it.
Today I'm being discharged from Kenton Hospital, and the medical RV is picking me up, and we're heading to Texas. I'm feeling a little bit nervous. When we finally arrive to Texas and I meet with the surgeon, I just hope that he accepts me for the gastric bypass surgery.
1, 2, 3.
I'm pretty excited about going to Texas because I've had a lot of time to mentally prepare myself, so I think I'm ready for everything.
Wow, he's going in that one, right.
When I arrived.
You can think about the resources, just think about the cost involved in this trip, right?
And I'm willing to do whatever they ask me to do.
Look how many people are necessary to manage this guy.
But
These people have better things to do.
I'm feeling a little bit nervous for the trip because I'm going to be stuck in an RV for like 29 hours. And the road trip can be risky because there's...
Looks like he's just like on his iPad, while other people working hard around him, he's just like chilling. I'll be like, thank you so much, like appreciate this a lot, but not from Steve.
a lot of things that can happen health-wise. So just hope things go smoothly.
The leg's breaking. Yeah, the leg's breaking.
The leg is breaking on the table, on the bed, well.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
How you doing back there?
Yep, good.
I've never had to do anything like this.
Yeah, neither of most of those people.
But I've let myself get to a place where I have to go halfway across the country because I have no other options after this.
He let himself get to a place. I'm glad he used that languaging. Taking responsibility, you know, verbally taking some responsibility.
I have no idea where we are. We've been on the road for a few hours now.
What a privilege being treated like this.
I'm traveling to Houston in a medical RV, and I still have a long way to go. Like 25 to 30 hours at least.
I mean, you know how much it costs for, like, just to get an ambulance called out. I'm not sure in America, but it's like thousands or something in Australia. I think it's covered in Australia, but, you know, if you were to pay, it's like thousands and thousands. So for him to take hours and hours trip in this medical RV, it must be just very, very costly. And has his own, like, transport nurse, has his own driver, like.
But I'm already really hungry, and I need to start eating something or I'm gonna feel really bad.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh. The dad is like, here we go.
Hello?
I wanna get something to eat.
Already you're hungry. Yeah, all right. Bye.
When I crave something, I have to eat.
There you go. He is so out of touch with, like, you know, having some self-discipline. He's like, when I want something, I have to have it. There's no like, oh, maybe I should just think first or like restrict myself or, you know, have a bit of discipline, choose something healthier. Not Stephen. Just what he wants, he gets. Or he just throws his weight around in order to get it.
No matter what, I'm gonna eat, and someone is going to get it from me. I have an addiction to food. Thank you.
No. You're not addicted to food. Yes, there's some addictive properties in the food, but what he has is just a lack of actually caring about himself. And this is proven time and time again when these individuals start to lose weight on their own. Okay, that gets rid of this whole, I'm addicted to food, I can't do anything about it, it's out of my control. They have an interview with Dr. Now. He says, look, you have to lose weight. They're like, okay. And then he gives them 1,200 calorie diet and they do it. 99% of them do it. So it's not about this food addiction. Sure, there are some addictive properties, but that is not the cause of them being in this situation.
It's bad. When that feeling overwhelms you, it's almost impossible not to give it.
He's talking in that third person, like you, when this happens to you, rather than when I. You know, it's another way of deflecting the responsibility. Oh, it's outside of my control. It's not really me, you know.
You can't resist the cravings.
You can't resist the cravings. Who are you talking about? I can. You can too. So he should have said, I can't resist the cravings. But he doesn't want to, like, probably come across weak and use the I and really take responsibility. You know, and own it.
And I've never been on the road like this where I'm not sure when I can eat next. And it
Poor thing. Poor Stephen.
Makes me want to eat every time we pass a place with food. Because I don't know how long it's going to be until we see another place.
And that's where you just exercise a little bit of self-control. I'm sure his dad is like not wanting to get him McDonald's, but he's probably like, oh, if I don't get it for him, he's going to freak out. He's going to, you know, destroy our chances with Dr. Now. You know, he's going to like cause maybe an accident. I can imagine what the dad is thinking, but he has been a big part of the reason that he's got to this point.
Excuse me.
Oh! What happened?
The bed just hit a big, huge bump and it broke.
The rail came off, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
The whole
broken.
The whole bed is broke, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
Where's that spare tire at? It's right under here, and I'm trying to think how to...
Look at his face even. You know, like this whole like entitled look. He should be embarrassed for causing this problem in the first place, but he should also be like, hey, you know, I'm sorry, basically, you know, what can I do to help? And not this whole like, what are you going to do about it? I can just see it in his face.
Put some support right where he's at. That's where we're going to We'll put that spare tire underneath there.
You know, that like, that smelling shit face, like.
A spare tire?
You have to hold that frame up.
Is that even going to be safe though?
Is that going to be safe though? What other like choice do they have, bro?
It's better than what you're on right now.
We're like stuck in the middle of nowhere on a highway. Raining. Not safe no more.
Whatever we do, we still got to get off the freeway. Okay. That's all right. Hold off here. The back end is lowered.
Oh, here we go again. It's almost like the truck is breaking down. You know, we're having these like situations where they're breaking down a lot. Now the bed has broken down and it's causing like a traffic issue, like a truck issue.
Bags must have collapsed.
This is all messed up, and now there's something wrong with the truck too.
Oh, there is something wrong with the truck too.
He needs cinder blocks.
Cinder who?
Cinder blocks to build this bed up. You're gonna have to get up.
Are you forgetting my legs are fat?
What? Are you forgetting my legs are fat?
You need to put your leg over this, over the tire.
Well, he also needs some kind of
we have no
support.
choice. I
Yeah,
mean,
we're
there's
gonna try. We need someone to run to get some cinder blocks. Yeah, you can bypass that tire.
Shut up. I'll just... Okay.
Sidestep over this way.
I'm not gonna break the floor?
No. I hope not.
Oh gosh, I hope not.
It sounds like I'm gonna break the floor.
No, just go, please. You're not gonna break the floor.
I am really annoyed right now because my brother broke the bed because he weighs 800 pounds.
One,
He literally broke the bed. He broke the truck as well.
2, 3. Okay. Yeah. Move it down some. And slide it in.
There you go. Son of a... All right, let's try to get your up here. All right, try to push yourself up. I'll hold these bricks with slide.
I mean, the dad actually must be quite fit looking after him like this, like moving his big body around. Can you imagine? There's, you know, a lot of, it's like weightlifting.
A little more.
Now cover me up. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll get it.
What a disaster.
Welcome to New York. We only got about 9 more states to get through. I just hope nothing happens to this bed again on the way down.
Did he say 9 more sleeps?
Down there.
I don't like how things are going so far. I just want to go to Houston so I can get the surgery.
Where's where you going? Just relax.
And so I can lose the weight and then go home. But what I really wish is that I never ended up like this in the first place. But then my cravings come and I don't care.
Yes, but that's when you do have to care, or else you end up like you are. You have to live with your consequences. You're making your bed, now you're sleeping in it. Now you have to sleep in it.
I had 4 a.m. breakfast. And then I pretended like I didn't have 4 a.m. breakfast, and then I had breakfast again. Delicious. Thank you.
It's like the only time that he's friendly is when he's feeding his face.
The nurse bought the first breakfast, and my dad bought the second breakfast. Vamonos, let's get this show on the road, people. And that's how I manipulate my way into getting extra food.
Oh my God, 1,156 more miles. Hello?
Yeah.
What?
Excuse me, I want to get something to eat.
Do me a favor. Save the minutes. Quit calling me.
Okay, don't forget. Yeah, bye.
I will forget. Bye.
I can't believe he's asking for food again. He just ate 2 hours ago.
When I don't get it, I get pissed off, and I start ranting and raving. I am feeling very weak, and if some...
I'm feeling very weak. Okay, yeah, sure.
If something happens to me, you're gonna be very sorry.
Welcome to the real Steven.
If something happens to me, you're going to be very sorry. Just,
That's what I heard every day of the week at my house. Him, what am I gonna eat? What am I gonna eat?
don't put up with it. Like, why is this guy putting up with it? That's the question, right? Get rid of him, kick him out, let him deal with himself, because this is not fair to actually sacrifice your own life to look after this spoiled man baby.
What am I gonna eat? Oh my God. Yeah, got you what you wanted, you big baby. Yeah.
Big baby, yeah. They're accommodating this big baby too much.
All right, that's it for tomorrow morning, buddy.
I know.
I'm not surprised that he got him the lodge. My father always caves into my brother's demands.
So he's enabling him. He's part of the problem, a big part of the problem.
We've been traveling about 38 hours right now. And then every 100 miles, we had to stop because who wanted to eat? You know, I understand that, but not every 100 miles. It's ridiculous. 100 miles only takes 2 hours to...
Well, think about how much that costs. How much that costs the taxpayers. Him wanting to eat every 100 miles is junky, expensive fast food.
The do.
That good?
I think I'm gonna make it to Houston today, and I am absolutely happy about that. I am about ready to get out of the RV and into the hospital.
How the hell you get in this joint? I'm exhausted, dude.
Okay, dude.
Still got another 400 miles. Oh, wait till you see the food you're gonna get at that hospital. Woo.
Like, his dad is like driving all this way himself. You know, it seemed like the other son didn't drive at all, which is probably a good idea because he could be very dangerous in the driving position. And Stephen doesn't care. He's just like, call him up, get me food, get me food, get me food. I just can't imagine being this pathetic and this terrible to those around me.
I'm gonna give you a hamburger, it's about the size of a half a dollar. And a pea on a plate, and that's 300 calories right there. I'm just telling you. I can't wait to see your face when you get that little hamburger and that one little pea. Be careful though with the pea, because you might tip that plate and it might roll off, and there goes your last supper.
Strange little relationship they have.
Bye.
There's exactly 30 miles left to the hospital. Thank the Lord.
I'm hoping that when we get there, Stephen doesn't mess it up. Because I need help too. But I think he will. Because that's what he always does. He messes it up and takes us all down with him.
He almost looks a little bit like Nikocado.
Stephen Assanti and his brother Justin have been on the road for a little bit over 2 days now, and they're just about to arrive. There seemed to be a very unhealthy dynamic at play with the whole family. But until I assess them, I'm not sure what the extent of the dysfunction might be and what the options are for treatment. But it's probably safe to say this family is going to be one of the hardest challenges we have faced yet.
There you go. Okay, here we go.
Stephen Assanti has made it to Houston after a 2-day drive. His father and his brother are with him too. But right now, I need to assess the situation because being transported at his weight is always a dangerous scenario. So we have to make sure that there are no issues that are taxing their system that may lead to a life-threatening event in the next 24 hours. Steve?
Hi.
I'm Dr. Nazardan.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you. You doing okay?
Yeah. In a lot of pain from the trip, though. It was quite the ride. The bed broke, and they had to put, like, center blocks underneath.
I see that. Where's your pain?
My legs, but more so on the right side.
Okay, let's get you in and check you out. You get up over there and walk
See all those people there?
here to get it on a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna lower it down and we'll get you in the bed, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
I've been waiting for this day, believe me.
All right, we'll take care of you. I understand your brother is here too?
Yeah, he is. He's the other big guy.
No, go ahead. Give me a hand. All right, go ahead. Beautiful.
Grab that. And who's got it on the back end? I got it on the front end.
Wheels are locked.
All right. We gotta go back a little bit more.
Give me a hand.
The wheels for me.
Give me your hand. Like he just expects, just the expectation of others to do what he wants them to do when he wants them to do it.
Bumps right now and pain actually from all the traveling. And being on the road for a few days means
He's not even like human anymore. Look at that, like it just.
I haven't had a few things I need.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can count about 10 people.
I've been without painkillers and I haven't bathed the whole time. So I'm really looking forward to finally getting cleaned up.
Okay. Yes, we're looking forward to that too.
Ready?
Yeah. I'm in a lot of pain, and I can really use some pain medicine.
Let me listen to your heart. Take a deep breath. Okay, so we're going to run some tests on you, make sure that there are no issues, okay?
Okay.
Blood pressure. Yeah. Pulse is like 97, is it? Yeah.
Stephen is casually asking for some pain medication, but his body language shows that he really wants it.
Yeah, this is Dilaudid.
Yeah.
The pain medicines. Have you had this before?
Yeah.
So he's either in a lot of pain right now, or we are dealing with a very addictive and pathological personality here. Hopefully his brother Justin is not going to be the same way.
I'm nervous about being here. I don't like hospitals, and I was hoping that I can go to the hotel first. But my dad wants me to get my leg checked out to make sure there's nothing seriously wrong with me right now.
Justin's leg started hurting because of the long trip here. So I asked the doctor, could he check it for him?
Hi, Justin.
Hi.
I'm Dr. Nazardin. So let's check you out. Justin looks to be around 600 pounds and could have any number of issues that we need to address right now. So he needs to be admitted to a hospital and figure out what exactly is going on. You feel okay, Justin? I hear that your leg hurt, huh?
Yeah.
Which one?
My right one.
What's wrong with the right leg?
I just in pain ever since I started the road trip.
And I hear you had a murmur in your heart. Okay, let me listen to your heart. We have interesting dynamic unfolding here. All right, we're gonna get some tests on you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Two brothers that they have pathological drive to overeat to the point one of them is immobile, and pretty soon the other brother is going to be the same way. So we need to start to get to the bottom of why they are at the point that they are and see what we can do to turn the situation around.
Huge. Incredible spread right there of human tissue.
Because right now, this whole family is in a downward death spiral together.
Oh, easy, because the rail. Just don't want to slip off, okay?
Stephen's doing good. He's happy about where he is. He's happy about we finally got here after that long trip. But Justin wanted to come down just to meet the doctor. And come to find out, the doctor admitted Justin because he wanted to take a lot of tests on him. Hope there's nothing wrong. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
And Justin didn't want that because he wants to go back home. That's why he's upset. You want to stay?
No.
Then tell him.
Hi. Where did my dad go, actually? Do you know?
He's over there by your brother's room.
My brother? He's up here too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
I
even.
think he wants to go home.
I was talking to Justin, and we wanted to do the echocardiogram to see what's going on with that murmur he has and all that. And he suddenly changed his mind.
He wants to leave now.
But the problem is that if we're going to help him, we need to know where he stands, what we need to do. And at this point, we need to do his echo and find out if we can do anything. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah, let me talk to him first. Hold on.
Justin's social anxiety is very advanced, but he's responding to a situation that he doesn't like by throwing a tantrum. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. So he's trying to detach so he doesn't have to deal with anything. And this is something that probably worked with his father, but that behavior is not going to work here.
Not here.
I want to go home. I don't want to stay here.
Please, let him come in here. He knows you're upset.
Probably the TV. He doesn't want to be on TV. I mean, he's already been on TV, but in this situation where he looks like he's unwell or something, I don't know.
Linda.
First of all, we got all the lab work back and everything look okay. Okay, Justin?
Wow, so like, gosh.
He's talking.
He's looking us in us through the camera. All right, Justin.
This is very strange behavior.
When you're ready to talk, let me know. But we get the echocardiogram
Like he literally said before that he's excited, like he wants to go and see a doctor now, talk about his weight, and now he's acting very odd.
and see what his heart is doing.
Yep.
And then he can go home, and we give you the receptor result later. Okay. All right. We'll get all that taken care of for him, okay?
Just get him my other one down to 250 before.
Yeah, I'll go check on him, okay?
All right.
All right.
Excuse me? Yes, call for the nurse because I'd like to go for a walk, please.
I'd like to go for a walk, please. Well, why don't you get up and go for a walk? Well, he's got all these tubes and stuff, but anyway, he's starting his demanding tone again.
I'm just ready to go and get back home. And
Why is he so scared?
I don't need help like this. Steven does. So I'm not staying here and getting admitted to the hospital. Whatever happens, I'm going home tomorrow.
Now, where would my dad be if he was here?
Get out.
Huh?
Get out.
You want me to get out?
Get out.
All right. Well,
Get out.
why did you stay here?
Get out.
You should
What? Oh, gosh.
stay. Don't be an idiot. I'm going. I'm just saying you should stay. Don't be an idiot.
No, I hate his guts.
Yeah.
Oh, God, those legs.
You have a chair. Nobody speaks English.
Then I'll walk again. Just lean on that.
My room's all the way down there.
Why'd you let him in here?
I didn't let him. I didn't even know he came in here.
I'm scared about being alone here in Texas. And hearing that my brother was admitted made me think that I didn't have to stay down here alone.
Oh, I'm sorry, those legs are just next level.
But he won't even give me a chance to discuss it with him. He just wants to go back. And that's disappointing to me. Because it would be better if we could do this together. So the reality of all this and that I'm gonna be alone is sinking in. And this is all getting really, really scary.
I'm not staying because I wasn't supposed to stay. And I shouldn't have come here, and I shouldn't have put myself into a position where my brother could pressure me for anything. This is his deal, and this help is all for him. And I just want...
I am so confused. He wanted to actually see Dr. Now because he's got a problem himself, obviously, so,
to get as far away from him as possible right now. And I just want to get as far away from him as possible right now.
I've been in the hospital for a day, and I'm feeling very optimistic about things right now.
all this attention. I bet he's loving all this attention, all this, like, cleaning and rubbing, you know.
Do you think you can stand on a scale and get your accurate weight?
Absolutely.
All right, let's bring the scale and get you over there.
Okay, sir.
We finished all our tests on Steven, and there are no major issues right now. So I want to get his accurate weight and start him on a controlled diet.
Oh yeah, let's see how that goes. Start him on a controlled diet.
7:30.
7:30?
7:30.
Very good. Well, it's not good.
Yeah, 7:30 is a starting point, so we're going to get you down to 250.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, Steven, we're going to start you in controlled diet here in the hospital. That's going to be 1,000 calories a day.
Oh my gosh. Even less than 1,200. Did he just say 1,000 calories?
Protein, low carb. we should be able to get you to lose at least 50 pounds a month.
Thank you, doctor.
All right.
Nice seeing you again.
All right, we'll be back.
Can I shake your hand?
I think he's kind of off his face a bit on the pain medication now.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Stephen hasn't been too difficult so far, but he does show some erratic behavior. And that may mean, as he gets comfortable in here, that the honeymoon period will be over and we'll see whole new Stephen. But we're gonna stay optimistic and assume everything will go well, and we'll see how Stephen will do with his new diet.
I'm not
Oh, here we go.
looking forward to this diet, but I know I gotta do it. But I'm not gonna lie. If someone would have brought me some fast food or something, I'd probably eat it. Because I'm a fast food junkie.
Yeah, because you just don't care enough.
It's just my addiction.
No, it's not your addiction. It's just that you just don't care enough. You got low standards, you got low education, you don't have the motivation, you know.
But I'm trying to fix it. But maybe my dad will order me something as a going away present. Because he and my brother are going back today.
What? Stop it.
And it's kind of sad. I'm just used to seeing them every day. It's very hard.
I bet they're happy to get a break from you. The brother doesn't want to see you, obviously.
I'm hoping I can talk Justin into getting help too. Basically,
What a dysfunctional family, huh?
Justin agreed that he would accept the help from Dr. Nazardin and come back to Texas to this hospital. Right, Justin? Yes, you will do that.
I'm really just ready to go home.
Where you going?
Better room. I don't need any of this or to deal with my brother anymore. And I shouldn't have come down.
Quit chewing like a cow.
So, I just want my test results, and I just want to leave. I don't care about getting help here. I'll try to do it on my own, as long as it's away from my brother.
We'll see.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
I feel
all right? You feeling okay?
Yep.
Justin, all your tests look good. Your echocardiogram is good. There is no enlargement of the heart or any problem with the valve. So
Isn't the human body amazing, what it can put up with?
I think you're going to be a good candidate for weight loss surgery if you consider that. But I hear from your father that you no longer are interested in any help.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, but certainly your choice. So I'm going to give you a diet plan before you go. Try to stick to it, and if you change your mind, you let me know, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's check your weight today. We have two brothers with very similar issues. Just one of them is more advanced than the other by a short margin. But if Justin doesn't start to turn things around for himself, he's going to be bedbound soon because he's on a ticking clock with potentially just a little bit more time than Stephen. So if you come back here and you lost 50 pounds, I'll consider you for weight loss surgery if you change your mind. You're heading to be in the same situation like your brother in the next couple of years. So you need to take this seriously, and you can't ignore it for too long. So y'all gonna leave Stephen here on his own, huh?
Yep.
You got him.
All right.
Oh, gosh.
We'll take care of him, okay? I'll see y'all later.
Thank you.
I'm really glad there are no major issues with my heart or anything bad right now.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
But I think the best thing for me is to do this on my own and go back to Rhode Island.
Well, I'm leaving. Don't stop.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. This relationship is something else.
Just think about something. You're going to be 250 pounds when you get back.
Wow, amazing acting like that when you're over 30, right?
If I die, I love you.
You ain't going to die.
I know, I never said that though, okay? I'm sorry.
You ain't going to die.
He's having he's having the junk food withdrawals now, so he's very emotional.
I'm sorry for everything I did though in the past, okay?
Don't worry about it.
The brother's just yawning.
Say bye to your brother. Go. Just walk up to there.
You can walk up there.
Jerk.
Stupid.
Bye. Want a handshake?
Sure. Bye. I've never been more than a couple hours away from my family.
The tears didn't look really very real though, just very forced.
I'm terrified at the thought of both of them leaving right now. What if something happens and they can't get to me in time? It's just hard to try to say goodbye to them, knowing that maybe this is the last time I see them.
They need a break. Let them have a break. Okay, we're up to month 2.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna need help with my right leg. Back into the bed, I can get the left one in.
Right.
They can't. They. Yeah.
There you go. I've been in the hospital now for a little over a month and it hasn't been too bad. It's hard, but it feels good to do what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay, so he's been here over a month already.
Thank you. So for the most part, I'm feeling really good. Oh my God. But there have been some frustrating moments that have been harder for me to deal with.
Oh my gosh, is he ordering a pizza right now?
Mostly how long it takes for people to respond to the call button. My lunch is awfully late. Oh, he just left just now. All right, so it should be here then. Okay, thank you. I get frustrated sometimes. That's what's going on. I'm not trying to be mean. Trust me, I'm not.
I'll be okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks. When I hit my call button, I know that a bing goes off and there's a blinking green light. So they know when I'm waiting and when they're
Yeah, but you know how busy it is in a hospital, bro? It's not all just about you.
taking too long. And they should really respond faster, but they don't. I am calling for the nurse. I need to inform her of something.
Oh God, here he goes. He's gonna screw it up now.
Which state?
I'm calling for my pain medicine, my nurse.
Your nurse?
Yes, ma'am.
It seems like he's addicted to painkillers. He's, got a drug addiction more than anything. And that's going to be affecting his behavior for sure.
Okay, let me tell her.
These people are really, really, really getting on my last nerve. It's very frustrating how long I have to wait for everything. Come on.
He just has no problem with being like a pain in the ass. He's just so comfortable in that role.
I have to call them and check on things when nothing happens. Hey, honey. Thank you, nurse. I do express myself. If I feel like something's not right, I'm gonna point it out and say it's not right, you know?
There's a difference between things not being right and you just wanting, everything unreasonably. 3 months.
I tried to stay on my best behavior for the past month. I know I'm still having my bad days, and the hospital isn't happy about that. But it's ridiculous what I have to do to get people to respond around here.
We're starting to develop some issues with Stephen. Over the past month, a lot of his pathological behavior started to come out. He's become abusive to hospital staff, and he expects everybody to wait on him hand and foot.
I need somebody in my room immediately. I have been waiting.
I want this light off.
He thinks the world should revolve.
His behavior is so much like Nikocado. Nikocado Avocado's definitely been watching this guy.
Around him like a child does. And that is not acceptable behavior. Stephen.
Hey.
How are you today?
Okay, how are you?
All right. So you seem like you have an issue getting along with hospital staff, and I'm not liking what I'm hearing.
At times, you know, I sometimes I get frustrated. I tell them, if I act like a kid, I want you to treat me like a kid.
How old are you?
I'm 33 years old.
So it's
Yeah, 33.
time for you to grow up. It seems like this nurse is getting agitated with your behavior. I don't know what particularly is, but you need to work on that too.
Everybody has feelings.
Yeah, that's true. I'm glad you realized that. Let me put it in plain thing. He came from up north, but this is Texas.
Yes, it is.
You're gonna have to shape up in Texas and behave like people in here. All right?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to hear of this issue again.
Yes.
And if I do, then this is going to be a very different conversation.
All right.
All right.
Nice to see you, Dr. Nazada and Mario. Thank you.
Okay. At this point, Stephen is having a behavioral problem, but at the meantime, he's very sick and he needs medical help. And we're not gonna, that is Stephen's button.
Oh gosh, yep.
We'll continue to treat him, but if he doesn't show some change in his behavior, then we will be unable to continue his treatment in the hospital. So it's his choice.
He's just numbing himself all the time with this pain medication, trying to numb his reality rather than change it.
What's up? What you need?
Henry.
Henry for?
Because I need to talk to him for a sec.
Okay, because you just pushed it 2 minutes ago.
I need to talk to Henry.
Okay.
They took my tray somewhere because my table is a mess in my yard. Is my tray still out there?
Yeah. I think I saw it in the station.
What the hell? This is so annoying. Did someone bring in my tray?
Oh God, here he goes.
Are you serious?
After Dr. Nasruddin talked to him, Stephen didn't change at all. He keeps bothering, he keeps calling.
Damn it! Are they serious? I hit that by an accident because I don't
Oh no, the pee just went everywhere.
feel good, you know what I'm saying? You know that.
I never seen any patient like Stephen. He asking for pain medicine every 15 minutes and then he spilled urine on the floor.
Oh, this poor woman. These people are being traumatized by this dude.
I'm just really upset, okay?
Stephen, what's going on with your behavior? You got a whole host of complaints from the nurses that you need to change your behavior. You haven't.
I know that, and I apologize for it.
Apology mean nothing. You come here for help, and at this point, there's nothing I can do to help you. So you're done here.
Whoa, he's out. Wow.
I've been doing good and everything, please.
And unless you have an emergency, you will not be admitted back.
I've been good. I swear I apologize to everybody.
If you want to stay in the program, you need to find a place to stay because you're not staying here anymore. So your father needs to set you up somewhere else.
I don't have anywhere else to live.
If you...
Oh, well, that's your responsibility, bro. You want to just destroy what you had here? But people are treating you so well. They're cleaning your ass for you, and you're just throwing it back in their face.
Say you have nowhere at all, I will have you drop in homeless shelter in a few minutes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, confronting.
You are finished.
Can I please have another chance?
No, Your behavior at this point dictates that nobody can help you in here.
Please, I want to.
Oh gosh, he is just so insufferable. I can't believe like someone brought up this human to be like this. It's just really so sad.
Steve, there is no room for negotiation in here. This is not
Crocodile tears.
going to be tolerated by anybody.
I'll do anything for another shot.
You want to help, you don't abuse people around you. And you call your dad. Come pick you up.
Can you call him?
Very well. We call your father to find out where we would take you. Every program has to be tailored to the patient. But Stephen is so far off the chart from what we have ever experienced that there is no systematic approach to him, aside from how you teach a child to behave. But he also is very smart, and he knows how to manipulate everybody around him. And
Exactly.
he will do whatever it takes to get his way. So he will cry and he will beg, but the reality is he doesn't care about changing. No matter what you're addicted to, it all comes down to a choice.
Yes, thank you. No matter what you're addicted to, it all comes down to a choice, your choice.
Either he wants to change and he's willing to try, or he isn't.
I'm really sad and scared right now. And I can't believe this is happening to me.
Imagine how traumatized the staff are now, bro.
It's been a couple of months since we took Steven down to Houston to leave him there. And when I got back, I went over the doctor's diet plan, but I'm mostly still eating what I want. I want to lose weight, but right now I'm maintaining because I don't think I've gained anything. So I feel like I'm doing well.
Oh, so he's just gonna just accept that he's 600 pounds and stay that size, it sounds like.
Hello?
This is Dr. Zad. I'm calling you about Stephen.
Yeah.
Stephen has been misbehaving, and he has not listened to any of the warnings given him. So he's no longer welcome in the hospital for how he abused his staff. But if you want him to stay in the program in Houston, then you need to come down here and get him set up at a residence of his own.
When do you want me down?
Well, if you come tomorrow, would be great, so we can transition him on, moving him to apartment.
When he goes to his own apartment now, he's gonna have to check in with you, right?
We're gonna periodically check with him. We're gonna have home health, and he definitely gonna need a psychiatric evaluation also.
The problem, like one of the problems is they're giving him so much pain medication. You know, they're feeding a drug addict, basically. So that's part of the problem.
Okay, I'm hoping if I can get a flight up tomorrow morning so I can be there by tomorrow.
That'd be great.
They can't just continue giving him the pain medication whenever he wants. It's obviously a big problem.
Dr. Now, thank you for calling.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Why? Why is he doing this? When he knows this is his last opportunity to get help.
I told you.
What?
He was going to do something stupid.
I'll tell you the truth, I don't know how.
It seems obvious to me that this is more of a case of a drug addiction than anything else. And that's affecting his behavior as well.
This is gonna turn out when I go down there. Either he wants to live or he don't want to live. That's a choice he's gotta make, and I can't make it for him because he's an adult.
Have fun.
Yeah, gee, thanks. I really have doubts that it's gonna work for Stephen in the apartment, but I'm praying to God that it does.
I can't believe my brother did this. He doesn't even deserve the chance he has. So I don't care that he's messing up again, because that's what he does. He makes people miserable and screws up everything.
I've been in the hospital for a couple months now, and I've made good progress. But they're kicking me out now because of how I've been behaving, and I'm not happy about it. I physically can't take care of myself, so I can't leave the care of a hospital, and I don't think they understand that.
Adjust your attitude.
Morning, sir.
Hello.
What's going on today? Anything?
Nothing. Don't feel good.
Don't feel good.
Nope. Didn't eat breakfast, didn't eat lunch. My dad made it into town a little while ago, and he had to come down all the way from Rhode Island to help move me into an apartment. So I don't see why all this has to be such an inconvenience, because this is not a good idea medically.
Hi, Stephen.
Hello.
How are you today?
I have no appetite.
You simply cannot just abuse.
You're not hungry?
No.
You simply cannot just abuse people and expect them to look after you still.
Do you drink anything?
No.
You going on a food strike or what?
Not a food strike. I just don't feel good.
Well, that's a consequence of your own choices. But you can use this opportunity to learn to do things on your own. Stephen will need to learn how to take care of himself and then take control of his diet and show me he's willing to work and lose weight on his own. All right, and I'm going to check your weight for final weight going on.
Oh, great.
So we can monitor your progress at home.
Well, thank you.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You lost over 100 pounds. Okay, so now I want you to lose another 60 pounds over next month. You do that and start to behave yourself, you'll be ready for weight loss surgery.
Okay.
Steve, I'll see you later.
Thank you, Dr. Nazada.
All right.
Thank you.
Steven is very good at manipulation, so this is not going to be an easy process at all. Hopefully, he will stick to the program and cooperate now that he knows that there is consequence to his behavior. But it's likely going to be harder than that.
Well, he has to have that withdrawal off those pain medicine as well, because he's just having it, it seems like, when he's not in pain because he's addicted to it.
I don't like this.
There we go.
But I am a little curious about what my new place looks like.
So this must be like a taxpayer-funded, like, residence that he has now, right? Who else is paying for this? The dad? The dad doesn't even seem like he works either.
Wow.
Okay, thank you. There you go.
Thanks, guys. I love a rug. Give me your phone and get the number.
For what? For what?
Pizza.
Oh.
Oh, no.
My God.
All right, Dad.
You can imagine the huge binge he's going to want to do now.
I want pizza.
And I really don't want you to have it.
It's the only time I want to have it, so...
What, is his dad going to live with him now? Oh, this is just so weird.
What do you want?
Just a large pizza with cheese and pepperoni and 2-liter bottle of Coke.
I learned a long time ago there's no point in fighting Steven.
Bro, like, do you really want him to get better? Then yes, you have to. You have to go through the fire, you have to go through the pain, or else he's never going to change. Right? The situation will never change.
If he wants pizza, he is going to get it.
This for delivery or pickup?
For delivery. I need a large cheese and pepperoni.
Just get vegetables on it. It's not hard.
Oh, no, but you just put on something.
Oh. Those guys going to go like I need. All right?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. There, you happy?
Yep.
Have a party.
I will.
I know you will. Oh, have a piece?
This is probably the only time he's happy.
Buddy, I haven't eaten since 6 o'clock this morning. Can I have a slice? Either you say yes or no.
Yuck, look at that pizza. It's disgusting.
No.
You know you're not gonna even eat that, right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna mess up my weight loss. After this, I'm going back on the diet plan and sticking with it. But in honor of being in my new home, I'm gonna have this meal.
Yeah, we'll see. Month 4.
I've been in my own apartment for a month now. My dad went back the day after I moved in, and it was really scary at first.
Oh wow, he's been looking after himself, my goodness.
Because I had to do things on my own.
I mean, how's he gonna get food? He's just like ordering it all the time?
But I feel free. What I was really nervous about was that the holidays are coming up. And I've never been alone on Thanksgiving or Christmas. So it was just scary knowing I'd be alone.
Well, hello.
But I've had a personal care assistant help take care of me.
Okay, I thought it had to be something like this. Otherwise, how can he do it by himself?
And I like Princess so far. She comes over and bathes me, prepares food for me, and she makes sure I'm doing okay.
I see that you got that cranberry juice container right next to you, which means that you drunk juice.
When?
I don't know, but you drunk it.
That is bullcrap.
We're gonna do water today.
Okay.
I know, I see. I've been taking care of Steven for a month now.
What a saint.
And he can be a handful at times, but I like challenges, and he is a challenge.
So you're fighting my temptation for me.
I'm sure that we're gonna do it together. Okay, so your dinner was 340 calories. What you should have substituted was water.
I did not know what I was doing with the juice, so I just kept pouring it. I was like, I have an appointment to see the doctor here soon. And when I do, I know I need to hit my weight loss goals to show him I can do this. Or I know he's not gonna approve me for surgery.
I think he might be smaller. I think he's lost a bit of weight. So he missed his first appointment since being kicked out of hospital.
What do you want?
I want to talk to him.
You want?
I ain't got no food here. If you don't believe me, ask Princess.
That's not my problem. That's your problem, not mine.
No, I did not get any food today.
You had 3 meals delivered.
Whoa, is that his dad yelling back?
Sorry.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Well, guess what? I don't have no money and I am broke. So you can threaten me all you want.
Well, then there's going to be issues.
Then there's going to be issues. I'll shut my phone off and so ain't Jesse. Goodbye.
Don't come down here.
Bye.
Never.
Bye.
Never.
Oh my goodness, a drama.
Bye.
He was doing like the wild coyote, again like Rosonda. Five months in now. Okay, he's just like totally dropped the ball. He's missed his doctor's appointment and he's not responding to any calls.
I am on the way to Steven's house I received a call that he wasn't answering the door, nor is he responding to phone calls. It's not like him. It's been a little over 2 months since Stephen left the hospital, and he missed his last doctor's appointment. I'm not sure if it's because he's hiding something or if he's in trouble. So I'm trying to find out. Stephen! Stephen? Stephen, it's Princess. This is not acceptable behavior. Now, I'm going to try with my key, okay? I'm coming. Have it your way.
She's probably frightened to like, what she's going to see.
Well, Stephen. Okay, Stephen Assanti is not here. Stephen never leaves here without taking his tablet. He also don't go anywhere without one of those walkers, so he got out of here by a wheelchair. Stephen just got a prescription filled, and it's hydrocodone, and it was 100 count, and they're gone. So he took...
Wow, an overdose?
Took the equivalent to knock out an elephant. I think that he have a slight problem. Oh, what I should do is I'm going to press redial and see the last number that he called.
Maybe it was 911 and he got picked up for a drug overdose.
Hello? Which hospital is this? Hi, I was trying to see if y'all have a patient there. Assanti? So you do see him in the ER? All right, I sure thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye. All right, so it looks like Stephen called for an emergency pickup to get to another hospital to get his pain meds refilled. So I'm going to report back to Dr. Nazardin, and then we'll see how he wants to handle this. Because Stephen's going to kill himself if this is what he's doing.
This is definitely the worst one I have watched yet. Like, wow.
Stephen is having some abnormal behavior that is concerning. Princess called me to tell me how Stephen is abusing the system to get painkillers.
Well, he's a drug addict and that's what they do.
He also missed the last appointment with me and has been turning away the psychologist when they have come to see him. So I'm stopping in to have a talk with him today. Stephen.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Oh gosh, look at his face. He's literally going insane.
You're pulling your hair out.
Well, I'm not pulling it out like big, huge pieces, but they're like little strands that accumulate.
Most people just say they're pulling their hair out as an expression, but you actually do it. You missed your appointment with me last week. Do you think you lost any weight?
Well, I mean...
This is definitely drug related.
I mean, you know...
I see pizza in here. How many times you order pizza since you've been here?
Probably like two.
Two times that she knows. How many times that she didn't know that you ordered pizza? Don't look at her.
Well, when I first got here to the apartment, I had a pizza. I feel the guilt every time I eat it. I do.
I don't want to hear about your guilt. So you miss your doctor's appointment and you are abusing your pain medication and going to all these hospitals. Why are you doing that?
I shouldn't.
And we have discovered you have done this about 20 times this past month. Do you know how dangerous it is? You need to stop that.
Yeah.
This is time right now to stop all that.
Yes.
And I need to see weight loss from you. If you have no weight loss, we're gonna drop you, okay?
Yes.
You're gonna be on your own. And this is gonna be end of the road.
Okay.
Okay? All right, so we get you a psych doctor to come and visit you. Stop pulling your hair and doing all these weird things. And we send somebody to cut your hair short.
Well, doctor now must know that this is drug addict behavior right now.
So you don't pull it off. Get your act together, Stephen, and you're not going to miss your next appointment. All right, I'll see you next week.
Okay.
Pulling hair out.
This guy needs somewhere in the sun where he can soak up some vitamin D at the very least. He's just looking so unhealthy. Obviously, he's always unhealthy, but just even more.
It's a nervous tick that you will see in a child. There is some part of Stephen that act like an adolescent.
Oh my gosh, is that all the hair in the corner there? Jeez. Okay, he's got some serious problems going.
And refuses to make choice to be an adult. And that behavior is not acceptable.
He pulled all that hair out.
Because right now, his addiction to pain medication is going to kill him before his overeating does.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought Dr. Nazardan was going to give up on me again. So I'm glad I still have another chance to do this. But I don't know how much I lost, or if I lost at all. So I know I need to work harder and do better before I see him again.
It's been about 5 months since I met Dr. Nazardan, and he gave me his weight loss plan. I still don't think I need any surgery. And I haven't had much time to work on my diet.
I haven't had much time to work on my diet as he's playing his little like remote control car. Very funny. You have at least 3 times a day when you eat, when you have an opportunity to actually care about your diet and change it.
But I think I'm doing well because I get out and make sure I'm getting exercise and staying active.
You're exercising your big thumb.
I need to walk to get to the park because I don't drive right now. It's about a couple-mile walk, and, you know, it's hard. But
that's good, that's good.
I gotta do it. And it's been really nice to have Stephen away, but in some ways, it's still like he's right here. Because Stephen still calls my dad all the time, and he always gives in and orders a pizza to be delivered to Stephen.
Why you asking for pizza again? I cannot.
Oh my gosh, his dad. See the problem he's created by not saying no to the kids? This is a result of that.
Afford it.
All right, that's the last time I'm doing that. Thank you for calling the Nutritionist. How can I help you?
Yeah, could I have ice, cheese, and pepperoni, please? Thank you. If I don't order Stephen this pizza, he will go to the hospital, and I don't want to see him do that. That's when he usually busts my cubicles to order him food. I want him to stay home where he belongs.
Gosh, this is a terrible cycle this family is in.
Email him.
Hospital.
What?
I'm here. I'm on the other line.
Well, I'm telling you right now, why'd you threaten me if I didn't get the pizza?
Because I wanted it.
Because you wanted it.
He sounds high. Did he take his drugs?
Huh?
I still got Vicodin. Why will I?
You up, it's over, you know that. You quit threatening me.
You're gonna go.
Hello? He hung up on me.
I know what to do. Call him up. Tell him you'll cancel it. You ordered him pizza about 8 times this week.
Every time I do something for him, you always gotta jump down my throat.
That's right, 'cause you're doing the wrong thing. Your son has enough drugs in him to open up a pharmacy.
I know I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm just keeping him out of the hospital. You know, just because I do something for him. That's really none of your business. You know
What? It affects everybody.
Buddy. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right, think about it.
See you later. My dad will
The dad seems like he could be quite aggressive as well, maybe violent too.
always enable Stephen. And Stephen will always take everything he has and everything I have. That's the way it's always been, and that's the way it'll always be. And unless my dad changes, Stephen never will.
Oh. He's getting wheeled out again.
Today, I'm going back to see Dr. Nazardan. But I'm nervous because I don't know how much I weigh. but I really hope I've lost some of the weight. I was 624 when I left the hospital, and the
No way, he must have gained a heap.
doctor wanted me to lose 60 pounds to get under 564. I cheated a few times. I'm a little worried. So Princess told me she'd come with me to be there for support.
How was the ride?
It was
She is amazing.
good, it was all right.
Stephen Assanti?
Mistakes happen. It's just a part of life, you know?
Hang on, he's putting it down to he's like ordering pizza and stuff as a mistake that happens. It's life. Okay.
But I'm really nervous right now. I'm good. Yep.
Yeah, you should be.
Thanks. Because I don't want the doctor to give up on me. So I hope I show him enough today to prove to him that I can do it.
706.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Over 700 pounds. This shocker.
That is not good. I think Dr. Now is going to be really mad.
And the nurse is kind of like probably feeling a bit responsible too, but she can't control him when he's, you know, recalling his dad getting pizza ordered.
Stephen. What's going on?
Gained all the weight back.
And do you remember how much you weighed when you left the hospital?
I was 624, I think.
You managed to gain 80 pounds. So, tell me what's going on with your eating habits.
I would kind of have pizza every now and then and stuff.
All right. So if this is not working for you, I'm not going to be the one to write your death certificate. This is your last chance. You lose 60 pounds this next month. Stop abusing your pain meds and do this right, or you can go home.
I do have a question, though.
Yes?
I do need one more pain script, though, for my pain, because I am in a lot of pain.
Your pain script went away when you called your dad to bring you food.
I promise, okay?
No. You want to go to emergency room and cry to somebody, write your pain medication bill?
Yeah, you got to just cut him off because he can't get it himself. Cut him off with the junk food, cut him off with the drugs. He can't get it himself, so this is the easier way to do it.
I guess. But I'm not going to do that. You have pain because you weigh. If you don't want to pain, lose the weight. And we get an opportunity for you to lose the weight.
Right, so I have to go home and be in pain, then what do I do?
Watch your diet. That remind you to eat less. Remind you not to order pizza, okay?
The dragon's been unleashed, and I want to do it now, and so I know I can do it now.
Have you seen Psych yet?
I didn't yet because I felt like everything was running smoothly right now.
Make that appointment and see them. Do you understand me? So you got a lot of change of behavior to do. From this point on, see, you're gonna have to make permanent changes. If you don't, I'm not gonna be able to help you. All right?
Yes.
He is a mess.
I am very concerned about Steven right now. He is playing game after game, and he has a system of manipulation where he knows how to get food he wants, and he knows how to get his pain medicine.
You tried to sell your walker. If you would have had a buyer, you would have had some more pizza.
Pizza and cheesy bread. Be nice.
My big concern, though, is that this is all just a performance for Steven, and that he still thinks that he can manipulate the whole system and get away with it. At this point, he's written his death certificate, and all we need is a date.
Oh my gosh, what?
He has one window to turn this around, and the chance to do that is now.
I want to do better, and I'm planning to change.
I can see the only treatment for him is cut off the drugs, cut off the junk food, have him in this unit, maybe 24/7 help, where there's someone always there, but it's going to be hell for that person looking after him. Otherwise, I don't see how he's going to be able to get through this.
But when I want what I want, it's never that simple. I don't care. And something else takes over, and I do what I want. And I don't know how to change that.
On the way back to his apartment, he started complaining about severe leg pain and asked to be rushed to the hospital. Wow, so much taxpayer, so much resources for this dude.
I told Dr. Nazardin my leg hurt so bad, I needed painkillers. But he didn't listen, and the pain got unbearable. So I had no choice. I had to
Here he goes. This is his way of getting the drugs.
come here to get my pain meds. I gotta find another way to get my pain meds.
Oh, God.
There's other ways, but if you try to buy it on the computer, you can be buying from a cop or something, though. Like, you don't even know.
It costs to burn.
Mr. Assanti, how are you?
Okay.
You not in any pain or anything?
Oh, obviously, yeah.
So you was hurting a little bit. Where are you hurting?
My right leg, naturally.
Right.
Yeah, this leg here.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, would you
It's
rate your
about
pain?
a 9.
9 on a scale of 1 to 10. How would you describe the quality of the pain?
It just hurts.
Like, is it an aching, sharp, stabbing, dull, gnawing, burning, sharp, shooting? What type?
It's really hard to describe. It just hurts.
Just pick one of those for me.
Stab.
Stabbing.
Burning.
Great.
Yeah.
Stabbing and burning. Stabbing and burning and a 9. Great.
Yeah.
You actually think Dr. Now is not going to figure this out? A 9, and you just smiling. Let me be in a 9 of pain. I'm going to be all on the floor.
That's how I always act, though. I always smile through bad things, man.
It's not pain, it's discomfort. Call it what it is. That's how you know it's an addiction.
Shut up.
2 months of working with Steven, and I done found out all his little kinks and tricks and everything else. Mentally, he was not ready to lose weight. Steven is full of games, and the game that he plays is for narcotics. We're all trying to help him, but with how Steven is acting, he's about to lose everything.
He's not trying to help himself, so how can other people help him?
Right now, I'm waiting on Dr. Now to come see me because he wants to talk to me. And I don't think it's gonna be good.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi.
How are you this morning?
Okay.
So, Stephen, you don't seem to listen or care to listen. After being 6 months in Houston, you're still playing the same game. The moment the shot was given, you signed paper to get out of hospital against medical advice. So that tell me the only reason you came here to get the drug. And you have absolutely no need for being in the hospital.
No, I
You're
don't.
using this lymphedema as a vehicle to get your drug habit support.
Yes, I am.
Well, you know, but what are you going to do about it?
I don't know.
You have no intent to change right now. And your drug addiction is going to kill you faster than your food addiction. So that's the top priority for us to address.
I mean, I'm going to try to stop, but it's hard.
You're lying about everything you're doing, so why I should believe you at this moment that you're going to tell me the truth?
You shouldn't. I want to try to stop, but it's hard. And I admit that I do.
Yeah, things, you know, of course, things in life can be hard. You know, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't just try and step up and change your life and do it. He's just avoiding doing like anything hard.
I have a problem. It's a big problem.
Well, you know, you're at that point that you have been before, and you lied about it, and right now, at least you got to the point that you're honest about it. But here's the situation. This is the end of your road for now.
Okay.
You've done manipulating system with me involved. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm suspending you from the weight loss program. And you're going from here to a drug addiction program. Because right now, there's nothing we can do to wake you up.
That is definitely what he needs.
I'm gonna turn the news on and hear about 700-pound man overdosing. So we need to try something different. Okay?
Yep.
All right. I wish you the best.
Thank you.
I'm at the end of my rope with Steven. And right now, his addiction to painkiller is going to kill him before his overeating does. It is just a matter of time before he overdoses. So that addiction is the highest priority to treat right now. He spent years devising ways to manipulate the hospital and a system that can easily be abused if you know how to do it. So he needs to make a choice to break free from that immediately, because he's taken enough to easily kill himself each and every day. And Justin has been refusing treatment so far, and his father has not given me update in his weight, which means this is not important for them. So we have a long way to go to treat the whole family and try to save the lives of the Assanti brothers. Hopefully, rehab for Steven will start to turn around things for him. Maybe over the next few months, we'll start to see more positive results.
I don't want to give up, but going into a drug rehab program seems like a waste of time.
Seems like a waste of time. Well, you're not going to ask a drug addict whether drug rehab is going to be good for them, right? They don't want to because they're addicted to drugs, and that means that drugs are going to be cut off.
I don't like being in places where I don't have control, but I'll go because I don't want to die, and I'm scared to be on my own. I know I'm killing myself. So if I have to do this to live, then I will.
Okay, that is it. That is the episode for today. What an absolute shocker. I didn't have a lot to say at certain points in this video because it's just like, what can you say? He's obviously, his standards are so low in life. His lack of education, his lack of caring for himself, caring about others. He's just really in a horrible place. And yeah, the drug addiction is fueling this a lot. So the rehab is definitely the best thing for him. That's what I can think of too, is like probably the best place for him, for sure. So that's it. That's part 1, and we got part 2. That should be very interesting. Stay tuned for that, and don't forget to check out the books. Look how thick these books are. There's a lot of information. I will send it to you wherever you are in the world, and if you don't want physical books, you can get the ebooks. Anyway, don't forget to go for it yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.